As our heroes advance into Fabblestabble Manor's sprawling main hall, they are greeted by a plethora of colors and numerous magical constructs. Many of the group find themselves in awe as Fabblestabble Manor starkly contrasts the monochrome nature of Baldur's Gate. Is this what life in the upper city is like? They wonder while strategizing in Corgum's private quarters. While precious minutes pass, the group learns about Alston Fabblestable's recent passing and that the interloper Kellen is internally fracturing the family. After much discussion and a fresh plate of ham hocks, the group reluctantly splits. In the flurry of Archimedes' wings, Corgum, Octai, and Krigdor head off to discover Alston's secrets. Meanwhile, Judaiah and Blywyn remain behind to search Corgum's room. Overwhelmed by the merry memories of Uncle Al, Corgum finds himself amiss in what is now Kellen's office. Looking upon the space in contemplation, Corgum notes the only remnants of Uncle Al are the family's heirloom, Stargold, his personal pickaxe, his private quarters, and a locked safe.
Have some self-respect, lad.
From the Tears of Sum, Stargold descended to Toril, waiting to catch the eye of Alston upon the legendary dig that initiated the Fabblestabble dynasty. There is a disturbing sterility about the space that Krigdor also notices, and he fixates upon the pickaxe, attempting to unravel its mysteries. As the trio fervently searches, they find Uncle Al's spellbook and incriminating letters that link Kellen with the Dead Three inside a jammed desk drawer. Krigdor, still unsatisfied, prompts the group to investigate the pickaxe more closely, and ultimately they find the key to Uncle Al's locked safe. Entombed inside are artifacts from Uncle Al's past, a small porcelain bust, a goodbye letter, and a ruby ring missing 2 gems of Shallot Greenvine. The discovery of this information surprises Corgum, as he was unaware of Shallot's existence. However, Corgum pieces the information together, surmising that Shallot's name is the key to enter Uncle Al's private quarters.
Know him? He's my uncle.
Upon entering the chamber, Corgum finds a large painting of Shallot and the illusory appearance of Uncle Al. Casting aside selfish desires, Corgum sits with Uncle Al and inquires about Shallot Greenvine. Simultaneously, Krigdor investigates a nearby bookshelf, discovering a newly constructed chamber with a secret shrine to Bane. Unable to quench his anger, Krigdor destroys the altar in a flurry of blows. Octai, alarmed by this uncharacteristic display of emotion from Krigdor, encourages his friend to sit down and relax.
You try Goliath juice. It put hair on chest.
Prior to Krigdor's catharsis, Octai confiscates a religious text from Kellen's malevolent shrine, further incriminating him. Under the direction of Corgum, Blywyn and Judaiah begin to remove objects of interest, books, clothes, and a map of the house. In the corridor, Cascus Fabblestabble is heard loudly whining to his mother Lorexi about several purchases he was unable to make. Lorexi pauses outside Corgum's quarters, curious as to where her nephew is, learning that there are 2 companions inside. Satisfied with this information, she and Cascus continue towards their suite.
Guys, Corgum has a personal library.
Shortly thereafter, Blywyn and Judaiah depart from Corgum's room, taking caution to avoid further detection. Following the provided map, the duo find themselves in a cyclone of budgies and magpies, Alston's personal aviary, where he often enjoyed quiet repose. Blywyn remarks the room was quite the opposite, and the two move towards the library. Lined with rows of books from floor to ceiling, Blywyn and Judaiah are greeted by an elder gnome who serves as the librarian. The limitless potential the library possesses provides a sense of excitement for the pair. Judaiah obtains the recipe for a mysterious artifact called the Hand of Glory. Meanwhile, Blywyn hastily collects information from the assemblage of books before her. Most notably, she obtains information about the presence of Dragonkin in Icewind Dale. demons from the Mad Mage, and that Alston Fabblestable had a spiritual affinity for Kelemvor.
It's not nice to treat a monk this way.
While taking notes in the shorthand form Ardath taught her to perfect, the words of Kelemvor echo in Blywyn's mind. She realizes that Ardath quietly worshipped Kelemvor and obscurely introduced her to the ways of the Lord of the Dead. Upon returning the tomes, Judaiah inquires about several crystals from the Beholder's treasure hoard. To the alarm of the librarian, he exclaims that Judaiah has angel tears in his possession, a powerful weapon collected during the Battle of Zerio. With an abundance of knowledge, Judaiah and Blywyn continue towards the Fabblestable vault.